Hello out there, and a happy Labor Day to everyone out there. Welcome back to the Prog Hat channel. I'm Edward, and thanks for being here and taking time out to watch this video. One thing I want to mention in this video, folks, is that I want to give my deep appreciation from the bottom of my heart. I hit another milestone. I am over 600 subscribers. And I want to thank you out there, VC, family, friends, folks who never met in life before. I want to say thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it very, very much. I am very shocked and I'm very grateful. And so I'm going to do a few different things. One thing is to say thank you, appreciate it. One thing I want to mention is I'm going to do a little bit of some things in this video. I want to talk again about this GIF VCOT from Steve, All the World's a Stage. I have listened to this album, all three sides, and will continue to. The last few days, I've just been taking it easy, letting my mind rest, listening to music, binge watching on the television, watch movies like Star 80, which is a sad story, and I forgot the other movies, but I know I've watched some movies. Oh, Dudley Moore and Arthur. I love that movie. Folks, this is a good sounding record. Very well done. I love what they do here with the orchestra. Not every track has the orchestra. An example of that is we don't get fooled again. And Townsend talks a little bit about that track at the beginning, saying how that one night they were in the studio and how that song came about with just an acoustic guitar. And he said, I forgot what he said about Keith Moon, but that's how that song is, a live version of just acoustic guitar playing and the singing to it, which goes into a classic Who song, Behind Blue Eyes. Folks, what better band, rock band, in my opinion? I know I'm a big Who fan. That sounds good working with an orchestra, but the Who, it's true. It's like another opera with some new tunes that they do on here, like Hero Ground Zero. That's a great song. Tea and Theater, which ends it, and I like the way it ends. It's almost like a swan song, almost like a farewell. Maybe not, but I like the way the album ends with that. They do Love Rain on Me. That sounds totally, totally awesome. I love the live version of The Punk and The Godfather. And I like what the orchestra does with Who Are You and Eminence Front. Just some classics. Classics. All I can really say is a good sounding record. Again, Steve, thank you so much. I am really, really appreciate this, and been listening to it. And I'll listen to it again because I'm off today and tomorrow, and don't go back to this Wednesday. Now, the other thing I wanted to do on here is talk about an album. I'm not really recommending this album because I know folks probably see it in clearance bin. When I say the name, they go, "Oh, the guy with the one song, Year of the Cat." No, he had some other good songs like Time Passages and some of the songs on this album, which was, I'm not going to lie, this was in the purge pile. But something told me, hey, Proghat, go pull that record back out and listen to it. So I said, okay, and I did. And I'm talking about this album right here. Artwork done by Hipgnosis. Past, Present, and Future. I listened to this record and I don't know where to begin, but I really did like a lot of the material, a lot of the songs. I like the long Nostradamus, and I've heard that on FM rock radio. Side 2 is my favorite. I love the acoustic guitar playing. I don't know these gentlemen. One's playing Spanish guitar, and Isaac Gilroy, something like that. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that correctly. But Terminal Eyes and Roads to Moscow, those are just classic tracks. I'm not going to say anything about prog, but there are some. The only thing I do want to say is there are some prog elements to this album. it's made me become a fan of Al Stewart. I love his singing. I love his writing. I mean, he is this a concept album? I couldn't tell you. Maybe it is, but apparently there's this really good write up about the subject of the final song, Nostradamus, was written from something that Nostradamus wrote years in that century called the Centuries in 1555, and where he talked about there would be a great fire in London. So I don't know, folks. That's all I really know. But I will say this: if you want to hear some more Al Stewart material, check out this record. You might enjoy it. I did. Okay, enough of that. Now, the last few days here in Texas, the half price bookstores, they put stuff on sale and they slap on 20%. That is really good for budget music. It is, because you could be surprised what you find digging. I know, bending the knees, getting down, nobody wants to do it. Sometimes I want to I want to pay somebody to get down. It's hard to get back up sometimes, okay? But I came across some things that were reasonably cheap and surprising. I'm not going to show everything, but I'll show a few things. But my daughter hooked me up with these 2 cassettes. Now, these weren't found at a half price, but they were found at other thrift stores we visited. One was $1, one was 59 cents plus tax, of course. This I played this morning and it just sounded awesome. Look who's on there. Good sounding. I think this is an Italian label. The cassette sounded great. This sounded great on cassette. Motown Classics. Diana Ross. Yeah, they might not be on here, but there's still some good essential tracks on here. And folks, let me just tell you, sometimes songs say stuff that we feel. And I've always liked that song, You Can't Hurry Love, the line about, my mama said you can't hurry love, no, you just have to wait. Well, I've been married to Mrs. Prograt for over 30 years, so I can identify that. You can't hurry love, and now here she is in my life, my soulmate, my sweetheart, who, when she smiles, can light up the room. Okay, so you can't hurry love. Oh, by the way, folks, don't forget, we are heroes. Cheers, everybody. Now, some of the records that I did find in the clearance bins, and these are the half price, because I visited a few of them, and you just got to dig, and you just never know what you will find. Well, here's some that I found, and I'll do a follow-up video, because I still plan to do a video contest video for Steve All the World Stage, and some of these finds that I found at the end of August, and some Labor Day stuff, coming soon, folks. But let me just show a few of them that I did find. I don't know this, but it's called Discovery, and it is a discovery for me. This is Eddie Gomez, bass player, longtime bass player for Bill Evans. What was this, like $3? So 20%. Hey, it's a pretty good deal. Can't wait to listen to that. Now, I finally have it in my hands, and one of my favorite live albums. And that is the Moody Blues Caught Live +5, $3, 20% off, 2 records. Yeah, this was definitely coming home. The records are in great, great shape. It's on the Blue London label, which is one of my favorite record labels. And I think it's the +5. Those are like tracks, new tracks for that time when this record came out. But the rest of the show was from the year after I was born, 1969, Royal Albert Hall. Okay, and the last one I want to show, this was about 5, but 20% on this. I found Lou Reed. Legendary Hearts. Don't know anything about it, but I wanted to start getting into Lou Reed. Now, there are 2 Lou Reed records that I really want, and I want those on vinyl, and I think Guitar Player Bruce or Bob Kolek plays on it. He's the guy that played on some Kiss stuff. Coney Island Boy, I think, or Coney Island, and I think it's New Sensation. Those are on my want list because of the guitar player and Lou Reed. But yeah, I really don't know anything about it. So yeah, you could say this is a blind buy, but 20% off of this. And you know, it's, what do we got here? Okay, cool. Looks like the original inner sleeve to it. Okay. So more to come on that because I did find, like I said, digging. It's worth it. I've had people step on my hand, step almost on me, digging down there, and I'm like, really? It's all good. Sometimes that's what happens when you go out there vinyl hunting. You have accidents. You get a few little steps on your toes, a few excuse me's. But hey, Proghat's looking for the deal sometimes, right? But anyway, again, folks, thank you so much for the 600 subs. I plan to do a contest somewhere down the line. I like to keep on plugging away. I'm enjoying making the videos. And want to say thanks again for watching this video. Please hit the thumbs up. See you soon. Take care.